What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, the review of this past weekend's Super Rugby final between the Crusaders and the Lions, and what a game we were treated to. Firstly, huge congratulations to the Crusaders on winning their 9th Super Rugby Championship. Truly amazing. The champs 2 years in a row and very well deserved. For the past how many years they've just been completely dominating Super Rugby, once again showing where New Zealand rugby's at, and that's just plain dominance at the moment, and credit to the Crusaders. They have looked strong from the get-go. They have been determined, they have been passionate, they have been strong. They are a very, very smart team who just continue to capitalize on everything they do. They just go from strength to strength, and they truly have done amazing stuff. And what one can see between the coaching staff and the players, there seems to be such a good bond and gel. They were dancing afterwards, going mad, which is so good to see and so important for a team where there's camaraderie, where there's passion and love and respect between players and their coaching staff, and to celebrate and have a good laugh after a hard-fought final. Well, a hard-fought season, but final. Now, the favourites were obviously the Crusaders going in from day one of this tournament, and rightly so. They have started off well, ended off well, maybe had a few close ones here and there, but generally, if you've watched this tournament from the start to the end, you've pretty much known the Crusaders were going to be in the finals. I mean, they really were truly outstanding. And props to Richie, the fly-half for the Crusaders. That guy is truly outstanding, and he's developing and growing, and puts pressure on Beauden Barrett, especially in the kicking business. That guy was on point, and he was really looking good. Beauden, as brilliant as he is, sometimes loses the place kicking a bit. And what a player to have as a backup in the lineup for this guy. Richie was man of the match of the final, and bloody well deserved. He's been excellent in all aspects of the game and throughout the tournament, and I've really been impressed watching him to see how he develops. And if you're an All Black supporter, you can just only get more and more excited for this team, because they're just going from strength to strength. You know, every team's got their hiccups here and there. Players underperform, perform strong, but who doesn't go through that in this rugby business? And for the Crusaders, I mean, they just really got some outstanding players and true gems to watch and to continue to see develop and grow within. I mean, they're truly remarkable. Some players to highlight, obviously for me, Kieran Reid. I know he was injured at the start, but he's truly an outstanding player and a true his leadership impact. I know he's not the skip, but he still has such power within that team, and you can see it. He's just a hard fighter, hard working player, and truly remarkable. I mean, Whitelocks, I mean, they are just fantastic. Owen Franks, Cody Taylor, Joe Mooley, that prop formation is pure strength. Scott Barrett, another genius of the game, and just getting better and better. I mean, Sam Whitelock, he was the captain of that game, was truly immense, and credit to his leadership. You know, Kieran, I think, was captain last year, but obviously with injury, that obviously struggled. But the leadership within this team, I mean, those guys alone, having experience like that in a team, is truly immense and remarkable to see. And it's exciting, guys, because they just go from strength to strength within the team. I mean, Ryan Crotty, we all know how great this guy is. I know he got a card previously, but he's still a bloody good player, hard fighter, hard worker, and a true immense hero of the game of rugby, especially New Zealand. Truly immense stuff from this team, and I was really impressed with the Crusaders, continue to be impressed with the Crusaders, and it just gives you a wonder of where we're going to see the All Blacks in the Rugby Championship. I don't want to go too much on the All Blacks, because I'm saving that for the preview of the Rugby Championship coming out later this week, so make sure you're subscribed. But after the performances of this past weekend, it was truly immense and immaculate to see how they did it. Now I'm going to touch on the Lions for a bit here. Firstly, credit to the Lions for getting to the final for the third consecutive time in a row. I know the haters keep saying, oh, it shouldn't be the Lions, it should have been the Hurricanes. Fortunately, guys, whether we like it or not, that's the way this conference system worked, and that's going to be the final whether you like it or not. It is done. Move on, move forward. I agree conference system should be scrapped if so the true top can play, but if we got respect for the game and for the teams, you've got to give credit to the Lions. 3 consecutive finals, sadly not picking up a win, but the leadership and the growth within that team is also immense. Warren Whiteley's leadership with the team is truly inspiring. The way those players have developed, Ron Combrick, I am gutted he hasn't made the Springbok team, but that man is also a hard fighter. Deante, he was brilliant in all ends up, also gutted he got injured. But there's just more and more players within that team that is just outstanding. Malcolm Marx, one of the best hookers in world rugby today. Another try scored, capitalising on errors, if there are errors. He just goes from strength to strength. His speed is intense. It is truly amazing. And I must say, if you're a South African fan or a Lions fan, you've got to be proud of the effort. There were some moments in this final where they could have capitalised and maybe done better. There were mistakes that cost them, rightly so. Elton Yankees pretty much will want to forget this final because he had a shocker. I think it was Marshall in the commentary box who also said a few words about that. So question mark as to whether he deserves to be in the Springbok lineup, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And when I say lineup, I mean the final team. So yeah, unfortunate for the Lions, but also credit to the Lions for getting to the final. Crusaders is a very tough team to beat, we all know that, especially in Christchurch. I mean, they've got a winning streak there that is so tough to beat. I mean, we all know how hard it is to beat this team in Christchurch. They're just another kettle of fish. They're on another level, but they're truly brilliant and show such passion and strength. So credit to both teams for making it to the final, but huge congratulations to the Crusaders for making it all the way. Truly well deserved. 9 championships. I mean, that is truly unbelievable and so deserved. So deserved. They're a great team. And again, like I said, it's just showing the level of rugby that New Zealand are playing at the moment, and shows why it's going to be so hard to beat them. What I'd love to see now, which sadly won't happen, but it is Crusaders versus Leinster. The champion of the Southern versus the champion of the Northern Hemisphere. Who will win? Poll above. Answer that poll. I'm curious to see what you guys think. This would be an awesome contest. I mean, Richie versus Johnny Sexton. I mean, it's just immaculate to see what this team has. Both teams are brilliant, and I'd love to see that contest. I think it'll be very hard for whoever's playing at home. I think the Crusaders might just be a little bit stronger in certain aspects, but I can't quite say that just yet because we haven't seen these two play, and we'll get a better opinion of that when Ireland play New Zealand in November. But that would be such an awesome game to watch. Crusaders versus Leinster. Who will win? If I have to ask me now, I'd probably go Crusaders just. But it would be a cracking game. It'll be close. It'll be intense. I mean, we know all how good Leinster is. They're a fantastic rugby team. And where Irish rugby is going at the moment is also truly amazing. So, yeah, but what a final we were treated to. And now Super Rugby has ended. I did a poll previously in the previous video saying, should we scrap the conference system? Majority of the guys said yes, we should, in agreement with me on that one. And obviously we all have our own opinions. Some people favor it, some people don't. I personally think it should go, for the reason that everyone's complaining about, saying that the final should have been the Hurricanes, it should have been the Crusaders and all that stuff. But you know what? It can only be done if SANZAR changed it. The stats were, I said, should the conference system go? 82% said yes. So interesting stats there. And I'll be curious to see what the outcome comes, because For me personally, I think it's the most talked about and where I've heard the most complaints with regards to this system. So it will be interesting to see what the final outcome will be. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Well done to the Crusaders once again. Crusaders fans who are watching this, congratulations to you guys. I hope you guys celebrated well, and definitely well deserved. You guys played like true champions, so credit to you guys. And next video, guys, Rugby Championship preview, coming out either tomorrow or Wednesday, so make sure you are subscribed and tuned in for that. International rugby is back and we kick off next week, and I honestly cannot wait to see what's happened, especially with all the teams being named. Who's going to win, who's going to do this? Are we going to see surprises? But yeah, well done once again to the Crusaders, very well deserved. And who knows what's going to happen next year? Will it be them again for the third time in a row, or can someone beat the All Blacks and Crusaders? Thanks so much for watching. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I'll see you guys real soon for another video. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.